As they were making a march heading towards, it would be Lucas Hunt, that direction on West Florissant. Completely peaceful, angry, yes, but chanting well within their right, protest. The photographers were going from side to side, from each side, trying to set up our shots. There was nothing out of the ordinary that was happening at the moment. At one point, I climbed just where Emerson Electric is. I climbed up on a hill there to get a better viewpoint, a better shot, an angle, and that's when I noticed that the armored vehicles began to move in rapidly. Excuse me. As they did, I took a few more steps, and that's when they made an announcement to disperse immediately. And what literally was a couple steps to my right to get another angle is when the first shot rang out, and it was gas at that moment, and just pretty much panic at that instant.
And what about for you, Tim? I mean, the question that everyone's been asking tonight that frankly we're likely not to get full clarity on is why this escalated so quickly. Again, we haven't yet heard or been able to get any of the authorities, the police, or Captain Ron Johnson, for example, in charge of security there on the line, to talk to us about this. We do have a number of reporters and producers on the ground. You're there. But what did you witness, and do you have any insight into why this escalated so quickly?
I entered the scene when there was a, let's say, peaceful protest. There was just protesters in the streets chanting with their arms up. But there was a definite police line down the street in the distance with sirens. And they already had engaged in shooting sound cannons, mace canisters, whatever they had, pepper spray canisters, hitting me on the ankle, and really escalating, engaging, kind of almost like starting the conflict. And only the people on the ground weren't really in the combative state of mind until they were provoked. And so they started shooting. I was behind two lines of the crowd, and then I was actually shot in the thigh with this rubber bullet. Just to show you the scale of these things, before I even realized what happened to me, I told myself I was just shot out of nowhere, and it fell to the ground. I didn't know what it was. Somebody else picked it up. I didn't know if it was going to explode. They picked it up and handed it to me, and I realized that it was just a rubber, big, giant projectile that hit me in the thigh, and it's. I have a little bit of a limp, and of course I'm swelling, and I took some medical attention for that. Looking kind of like combat, if you want to call it that, and shooting at the crowd, good more than I can't even see their faces. That's how far they were away. How they were shooting projectiles, pepper spray, sound grenades, and projectiles at us. There's kids running around. There's I wouldn't say families, but there are teens and young children actually in the crowd.
Tim,